Alright, now let's take a look at two ways to simplify an expression like 4 times the quantity 7 plus 3. So here we're going to do the order of operations way first, and then we're going to do the distributive property way. Okay? Now if you remember order of operations, PEMDAS, okay? Order of operations says we should do parentheses first. So the very first thing we're going to do is what is inside the parentheses. Now inside the parentheses is 7 plus 3, so we'll do that first. 7 plus 3 is just 10. And we'll still copy the parentheses, okay? And we'll bring down the 4. We'll copy that 4. So now we have 4 parentheses 10, which is the same thing as just 4 times 10. And 4 times 10 is just 40. So if we do this the order of operations way, this expression is the same thing as 40. This is equal to 40. Okay? But now, if we do the distributive property way, remember distribute means to give. Okay? So what we're really doing is we're distributing the 4 to the 7 and then the 4 to the 3. Alright, so now my favorite way to do the distributive property is to draw arrows from the 4 to the 7 and draw arrows from 4 to the 3. And the reason why we're doing this is to show you that we're distributing the 4 to the 7 and distributing the 4 to the 3. Okay? Now every time we distribute, we are multiplying. So here we're doing 4 times 7, 4 times 7. Now you see that plus? We'll put it right here, copy it here, and then we'll distribute the 4 to the 3. So we're doing 4 times 3. Okay, now if we use order of operations again, what are we doing first? Are we multiplying first or adding first? Multiplying first or adding first? Well, here we're gonna multiply. So the first thing we're gonna do is the multiplication parts. Okay, so I'm going to underline those. 4 times 7 is 28, and 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, so now I've done the multiplication parts, and now the only thing I need to remember is to copy that addition sign. So now I'm doing 28 plus 12, and 28 plus 12 is just 40. So if I did this right, if I did the distributive property way correctly, I should be getting the same answer as over here. And in fact, here's a 40, and I have the same answer if I did it the order of operations way. So that is how you do the distributive property. Distribute means to give, and basically you're distributing the 4 to the 7 and the 4 to the 3, and using multiplication and using that addition sign to simplify the expression. Okay. The last thing to show you is how would you show this expression? How would you show this expression as an area diagram? So if you have to do an area diagram, you want to think of area of a rectangle. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a rectangle, and the first number is 4, so I'm going to say that the length is 4. Okay, so we're going to pretend this is 4. And then it's telling me, if I look at this expression, that I have to draw the width to be 7 plus 3. So here's a width of 7. We're going to pretend this is 7. Move this out of the way. Move myself out of the way. Here's the width of 7. And it's saying add a 3 to the width. So here's another width that's 3. And there we go. I'm drawing this in the shape of a rectangle. And so what we're saying here is that this area diagram is the total area of this thing is going to be 40. I'm going to leave you all to think about why the area of this rectangle is actually 40. All right, take care. Thank you so much for watching.